Hello, everybody. I'm the Mystic Mask, and this is my interview number 4. And today, our guest is none other than last week's Dog of the Week, a Mexican fighter that's going to break down this week's UFC Mexico card with the Mystic Mask himself, the historian, the warrior, the perfect guy to interview on a Tuesday, Chris Taco Padilla.
What's
Let's
good,
fucking
John?
go, man. What's good, brother? It's a blessing to have you. Fresh off a big W in London. How you feeling?
Shit, bro, I'm feeling good, man. Just happy to get the job done, bro. Happy to be here on a Tuesday. You already know, you said yourself,
Taco Tuesday, baby.
Yeah, bro, we good. In Mexico, bro, getting ready for the show to come this week. So,
oh, you're in Mexico?
Yep, Mexico City, bro. My teammate's fighting Jamal Emmer, so I'm here to corner him, and hey, everything lined up perfectly, bro.
I was gonna say he's got a good matchup for this weekend. I can see him getting a finish there.
Yeah. That's the plan, bro. Jamal is a killer, bro. So, you already know, my man makes one mistake, Jamal is gonna make him pay.
Yes, sir. All right, good to see it. All right, man, let's get into some questions, bro. First question and foremost, bro, I cannot avoid this. Talk to me about them fucking elbows. You know what I mean? I swear to God, Tony Ferguson's done. You know, he used to have the fucking blades up. I swear, you're the new guy who's coming up with them elbows. You know what I mean? Yeah,
bro. It's shout out to Tony first and foremost, bro. Just really bringing the elbow game into MMA. You see it a lot in Muay Thai where it's a casual thing, you know. But in MMA, obviously the game's a little bit trickier, so you don't get to see it as often. But shout out to Tony for just cutting motherfuckers up with it. The elbows, man, just me and my coach just work so diligently, man. It's as good as they are. It's funny because once he helped me understand them, it was more now. It's less about throwing the elbow, but finding the tools to support the elbow properly. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, make sure your knees, your punches, your defense, make sure those things can properly get the elbows there. You know, that's a lot of things people miss. You know, trust me, bro. People ask me, they ask him, "Oh, can you show us the elbows? How do you throw them?" And I'm just like, bro, as much as I would like to say, just throw it like this, like that's the easy part, is the throwing. But can you block and throw? Can you get that close into that knife and dagger range and really crack somebody with it? So yeah, man, shout out to my coach, man. Shout out to the great elbow legends from Muay Thai, bro. Shout out to Tony, bro. I study it, but again, you say I'm a historian, bro. I study the game so much where I have to know how it works. You know, you gotta understand the all around before you can put the elbow out there. So yeah, it's feeling good though. I got to crack my man with it, and
yes,
here we are.
I was gonna say I could really see you being that next guy to really hold the torch for the elbows and really represent. Speaking of elbows, bro, what the fuck cut you up there? Was that a punch or an elbow?
It was a knee. It was a knee. So it was a moment. So right before that exchange where I hit him with the elbow, he kind of grabbed my hand. He threw the knee up the middle, and it hit me right above my eyebrow. And like instantly, the blood just poured and covered my eyes. So I couldn't even see anything out of my left eye. But that's the thing, bro. I'm built for this shit. I've given my whole life for this, bro. I've given my life for less. You feel me? And when you fight through the regional scene in MMA, like, bro, you're fighting for pennies. You're fighting in some fucking backyard somewhere, bro. You don't get shit for it, bro. And if I was willing to risk my life, you know, on the lower show, bro, I'm in the UFC now, bro. So whatever's taken, bro, I promise you, hey, got the joint going. Hey, I love it. Thank you, bro. Finally,
this ain't no regular interview, man. This ain't no regular interview.
Hey, finally someone understands, bro. If you got an interview, do that shit right, bro. But yeah, so he hit me with the knee, bro. But like I said, it didn't faze me, bro. I'm a dog. I'm always ready for worst case scenario, and I'll battle back from anything.
Right on, man. How'd you feel being a bad guy in London? You know what I mean? Like, you were facing the hometown guy. I don't know if you've done that before in your career, but how did you feel coming in there?
To be honest, bro, the whole week, bro, we hung out with the people the entire time, bro. So I felt like I was the guy. If you want me to keep it real with you, bro, we were chilling, bro, smoking with him, hanging out with him, laughing with him, all type of shit. And I felt like, this is no shot at Jai or nothing like that. But from what I felt was like he was almost avoiding the people. I don't know if that was a thing or if was he trying to stay focused. I don't know what it was, but there was a few people that wanted to interview with him, couldn't get an interview with him. The people were outside waiting for signatures and shit like that. I didn't see him pop out. I signed so many things, bro. I never seen him out there. So to be honest, it felt like that was my home, bro. I was just unfortunately I was the invader, but really it felt like they were waiting for somebody to pull up.
That's sick, man. That's good, bro. It must have felt nice going into the fight. And bro, I noticed that too. Like you said, you're signing everybody's shit. You're hanging out with the people, bro. It seems like you are really like for the people. Like even just looking at your Instagram, I collab with you. I'm still growing. You know what I mean? I'm not some big name, and I seen it on your Instagram. A lot of other collabs that you did with other people that are growing with even, less of a following than I have. So, why is it that you're willing to collab with a lot of people and that you're really for the people? Because I respect that, but not a lot of people notice it.
I would say, bro, because I'm a real fan. Like that's the thing, bro. Like I was just telling my team, like. I remember, bro, me and my boy and my cousin, we literally sat outside Black House, bro, waiting for Anderson Silva to come outside. You know what I'm saying? We sat there for 3 hours, bro. We rode there on a scooter, a skateboard, and a bike with no fucking seat on it. And we cycled through each because we couldn't stand and ride the bike the whole time, or we couldn't ride the scooter the whole time, bro. We rode that thing an hour away from where we lived and was waiting for Anderson to come out, bro. And guess what? He never came out. He didn't even come to the gym. And that's because my boy was like, oh, I saw him there one day. So we're like, let's go. We sat there 3 hours, nothing, bro. So I know what it feels like to be a real fan of the sport. But sometimes the fighters act like they're invincible or they're gods amongst men, bro. I'm not a god amongst men, bro. I'm a regular man like everybody else, bro. I shit, I pee, I get sick. I'm a regular dude like everybody else. It's just I so happen to dedicate my life to this. You know what I mean? When I retire, I don't want to be the guy that like, oh, I want to go back and try to get my thunder back. No, bro. When I'm said and done and all this, I mean, I did everything. I hung out with the fans. I chilled. I did all of it. I don't want to have no regrets. So at the end of the day, bro, I'm not here to be fucking god amongst men. Like I'm a regular motherfucker like the rest of y'all. So hey, fuck it. And if people don't like that, fuck them.
Nah, I think that's a super respectable thing, man. Like, I respect that a lot personally. But yo, let's dive into you being a fan before you started fighting, because that must be a crazy transition of being a fucking diehard fan. Because I'm a diehard fan, but I couldn't imagine how it would feel to be a fighter. You know what I mean? And transition from fan to fighter. So, like, how does that feel?
Bro, it feels surreal every time, bro. Like just wearing this shirt that say UFC, bro. See Padilla on the back of my sweater. See Padilla on my shorts. Like people don't understand, bro. Like I literally dreamed every day, bro, about that. Every time I watch a UFC event, bro, and I'll see them walk to the cage and I see their names on it, and I just like not cringe, but almost cringe to be like, bro, I would die for that opportunity. I would do anything for it. You know what I mean? So to finally get the opportunity to do it, bro, I'm gonna run that shit up. So that's why, like, again, this eye shit, bro. People they were asking about this, bro. Fuck this eye, bro. Yeah. I'm not sweating that shit. This is why I'm 16 years into this shit, bro. I put my whole life into this, bro. So I love it, bro. I love every moment of it. Even the shit that you're supposed to hate, weight cutting. I was happy the whole weight cut. I didn't mind cutting food. I don't mind being thirsty. I don't mind sweating. I don't mind the pain because at the end of the day, bro, this is my life. This is my life, and I love it. If you're a fan, I'm a fan. It's the same quarter, just two different heads, bro. One day you're gonna be big in your own right. Wherever you want to take this, bro, you're gonna be big. Just you already know consistency, hard work, keep reaching out. Even if you get no's, you'll get 1,000 no's, bro. You get a yes, that's gonna be the one that breaks down the wall. I'm always gonna speak good on your behalf. So just keep staying on that, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm still going. I just started a few months ago, honestly, bro. But we're rolling. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, bro. I really do. But when did you realize, bro? Like, when did you realize, like, shit, like, I made it? Was it when you finally got into the UFC, when you signed a contract, when you stepped into the octagon, or before, behind the scenes shit, people talking? Like, when did you realize, damn, like, I made it?
I think, bro, for me, it's a realization every time they go, you're up, and then you'll go, I'm up. Like, the warm up feels a little fake. The meal preps, the whole thing feels fake until they go, hey, you're up, you ready? And you're like, shit, I ain't got no other choice to be ready. You get up, they walk you outside your workout room, and you just stare. You see the cage, and you go, oh, this is real. You walk up when you touch the cage, you smell that air, and it either smells like blood, depending on how much everyone bled that day, or it smells like that fresh canvas, and you're just like, this is real. And that's when I knew I'm in the UFC, motherfucker. I don't care, bro. Whatever happens from here on out, bro, I don't even care, bro. As long as just know I tell everybody, bro, I'm giving my heart and soul every time, bro. And if I do not get knocked out, I'm going to give every second till the very last moment. And that's when I knew I was like, I'm in the UFC, baby. I'm here. I'm gonna put everything on this shit.
And now, 3 fights, 3 wins. You know what I mean? You're a problem now.
Yep.
Last fucking question to pick at the fan side of you. Fucking, who's your favorite fighter all time?
All time, Jesus. I'm gonna have to say John Jones, man. Just because I think, in my opinion, he plays the game the best, man. It's not about being the best kickboxer, best Thai fighter, best grappler, best wrestler. It's not about those things, bro. It's the mind. And when you realize it's the mind, bro, nothing else matters. Like, bro, I fought a motherfucker that was 6'1", 6'2", 77-inch reach, and I out kickboxed him. If you go look at the strike numbers, I outstruck him. How did a 5'9" guy with a 74-inch reach out kickbox a giant? And that's his strong suit. His strong suit is kickboxing. You know what I'm saying? He got the cleaner hands. He got the more rounds. He worked with boxing coaches. He works with the kickboxing gym. You feel me? And for me, I don't put stock in that. I respect it, but I understand in the mind game, bro, that's what it's gonna come down to. How can I make myself seem longer than what I am? How can I make myself seem better than what I am? And that's what I realized. John Jones is number one, bro. I was literally in the cage, and as I'm moving, I'm like, what would John Jones do right here? I swear to God.
No way.
Bro, I swear to God. I'm dialed in, bro. Like I'm always searching the memory bank and going like, where did I see this? If I feel stuck somewhere and I can't figure out my own self, I just think about every fight I've ever watched, and I go, okay, what would I do? What would he do here? Or what did my coach say to do here? Like I check in with myself because that's again, it's the mind, bro. That's the thing. That's the difference between me and him. He got stuck in what only what he knows. I don't know if he's a historian like I am. And from the way the fight went, I can tell he's not. He just don't study the game like I do. And that's why if you look at me throw my oblique kicks, that's me going, what would John Jones do right here? He can't find his range. He can't hit him with a punch. I can't shoot on him because he's too far. Okay, this is what John Jones would do. Mm-hmm. And I figure that shit out every time, bro.
So for your next fight, I can't remember if you called someone out or not. I matched you up on my account with Jakar Close. That was who I posted. Like I did like who I would match up fighters after this card, and I did for every fighter who I would match them up with. And I put Jakar Close for you. I also think Diego Ferreira would be a sick fight too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Is there anyone you got your eyes on specifically?
Shit, bro.
What do you think about those names that I just dropped?
Hey, I respect every one of those names, man. Those guys are they put a lot of work in the cage, man. There's a reason they're still there. But I believe I'm the best fighter in the world. So it wouldn't matter if it was either one of them. Me personally, I called out all the European fighters. I called out the continent of Europe, basically. I said, if you were a Cage Warrior champion, let's run that. Like, I came into London, I got the dub. Shit, let's go. I could run another London fighter hands, or I can go to France. Shit, I'll fight in Spain. I'll fight Australia. I'll fucking fight Russia, bro. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who, doesn't matter where. I'm here for all smoke, bro. That's the beauty of it. And again, for me, I respect them all. Like I don't come in, I'm not calling nobody no bitch. I don't call nobody no nothing because they're all fighters. You feel me? So, yeah. But if I'm saying I'm the best and you don't think I'm the best, let's run it. That's it. You feel me? So I wanted Ferreira. I was hoping that who did he fight? He fought Ferreira in LA, and I was like, shit. I was hoping for the LA card if you want me to keep it real, but it didn't go through. I was hoping that someone got injured and I could step in and fight him or step in and fight his op. So shit. Hey, you already know me, bro. If that's the next call from the upper brass, bro, best believe I'll be ready to cut somebody up.
There you go. Europe, watch out, man. Taco, calling war on him. We're coming to claim Europe.
Hey, I'm here to colonize Europe, bro.
There you go.
Hey, the niggas owe us some.
So, yo, you say you study all this mixed martial art, the historian stuff, bro. Is there anything specific you're gonna work on in the gym, work on improving? Because I feel like that's something fighters always look to do, improve, even with good results, right?
Yep. I'm gonna work some more on my boxing, and I'm gonna work some more on my finishing, my takedowns. I like my entries look good, but I didn't finish the takedown. So that's something. It was just small details. I literally watched my fight like 5 or 6 times already, and I seen my hand placement on the takedowns. And I was like, I need to fix that because that's not something I should have to think about. That should be a second nature type of thing. So those are adjustments I gotta make. Landing, I'm hitting a lot of single punches. I need to be able to follow up but still stay tight in my guard. Just because obviously MMA small gloves, but I landed great shots. I just need that second to third follow up to compete with the higher ups. You know?
Yeah, I know. Like even against Jai, like say you did get a takedown on him, I think he would have been done.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like it would have been over. Like that's how I was DMing you. I was talking to you about submission. If you got a hold of him, I thought it would have been done, to be honest.
Yep.
But yeah, so I definitely see that, bro, and I appreciate the answer. Let's talk picks, man. Have you looked into this card? I mean, you're gonna be there, right?
I peeked at it a little bit. I definitely checked the main event. There's a lot of interesting fights on there. I'm pretty sure I got a good pick. As soon as you call out the list, I already kind of know where I'm leaning. Here, this person, that person. Just know I'm biased. So I'm going with most of the Mexican picks, bro. As much as I'm a tactician, I'm more of a fan at heart, and I'm gonna go with the blood, bro. Always.
Sounds good. So what does that answer? The Brandon Moreno versus Steve Erceg?
Yeah, I just saw Steve Erceg. He just got out of the elevator. We said what's up. Seems like a real cool, humble dude. I love his style, but I think his style is a little bit one-dimensional. Brandon, the thing about Brandon, he gets hit a lot, and obviously if Steve hits you, he's going to get you, you know. But Brandon has a good chin, and he just has more ways to win as far as his kickboxing and his takedown game. He definitely has more ways to get Erceg out of there. And the thing is about being a striker in MMA, bro, is a guy doesn't have to be a better striker than you to knock you out in MMA. You feel me? Like it takes one, like a motherfucker can close his eyes and drop you with an overhand, you know?
Right.
Small gloves, hard to defend. So I'm gonna go Moreno.
Okay. I like that. I like the Moreno pick. I would agree with you on that. I'm thinking decision though. I'm thinking it's going to be a decision. I think Steve will do better than Moreno's last opponent. I
think he might get subbed. Subbed. Yeah, I can see Moreno hurting him and jumping on his back.
Club and sub situation?
Yeah.
All right. That's money right there. That's a money play right there for the bettors. Manuel Torres versus Drew Dober.
Shit, Torres, bro. I love Torres. Loco's crazy, bro. I like.
Yes, sir.
I like his style. I think he's long, and I think his elbows, bro. Same thing. He kind of has a little bit of that Thai style too, where I think Drew Dober opens up a little wide for his punches, and he kind of leans over his feet a lot. And I think if he oversteps, he's going to get hit with an elbow.
Oh yeah, the elbow. Yeah, he already has that elbow KO on fucking Nicholas Mata, right? Yep. That was a crazy knockout. That was a mean elbow.
Yep, and that's the thing, brother. Style make fights. Elbows beat punchers every time.
That's a
elbows.
good point, especially against Drew Dober, someone with knowingly he has a fucking good chin, right? But Gene
Yep.
Silva took him out with an elbow too, right?
See what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
punches. It's a thing that like if you go watch some Muay Thai, like get on YouTube and just watch, look up Muay Thai fighting styles, and
Mm.
like the thing about Muay Thai fighters, bro, is that they because they use all the limbs, they always have to know, okay, this style does good against this style, that style goes against that style. So that's a known thing in Muay Thai. But guy's a good puncher, elbows and knees, and clinching will get him out of there. But
Mm.
Dober's defense is suspect, so
Yeah. I like that pick as well. Kelvin Gastelum, Joe Pyfer.
I'm about to go with. I'm going with Gastelum, but Pfeiffer has a good chance to knock him out, though.
I would agree with you on that one. Well, the second half of that one, because I'm a pick Pyfer here for sure. I definitely agree that he has the better chance of getting a knockout here. I think he could get it early, if anything.
Yeah, he got his hands are crispy. Gastelum will play that game with him, man. That's the thing. I don't know what happened to Gastelum, man. He had a more well-rounded skill set, but then he just started playing kind of one-dimensional, which was weird. But man, that's sometimes the game, bro. People fall into things they like versus things they got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That should be a good fight, though. Like, definitely, as a fan, I'm happy to see Kelvin Gastelum back for sure.
Yep, same.
Raul Rosas Jr. versus Vince Morales. I
Rojas.
swear Vince just fought recently.
Yeah, got cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He almost
bro,
got a sub in
Rosas.
that fight, though. He was against Elijah Smith? That was the fight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like yeah. I know he fought a black dude, and
Yeah.
that dude was green too, bro. He fought
He was.
he fought a
He
dude
was
from
young.
young contender series. And this is no hate towards contender series guys because they're making their way, but a lot of those guys, bro, they're green and they're kind of crash out kids, bro. And if you can't beat a crash out kid, bro, as a fighter, I kind of just not that I don't respect your skills, but like I just kind of look and be like, come on, bro. These niggas, all they do is they just crash out kids, bro. And you gotta understand, bro. If you already fought in the UFC, got kicked out, came back, you need to be on some veteran shit, bro. What you out here doing, crashing out with a crash out like that?
Yeah.
That's retarded. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rosas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This one kind of scares me with Rosas, to be honest. Like, didn't he go to a close decision when he fought in Mexico? I forget who he was against.
I think I remember, but again, Rosas. The thing about him is he knows how to stick to a game plan better. In my opinion,
I see what you're saying there. Saying there.
Because think about it, bro. Like if you can't stick to a game plan, you get too hyper in there, bro. And that's the thing. Rosas, he's shown that he could slow it down and fight more tactical. That's what it's going to come down to. Who's the tactician in all this? You know, and Rosas has shown that he can slow it down and play the game. Like he'll strike, but he knows where his strong suit is.
Yeah.
You know,
I see what you're saying there. So, do you think he's gonna get the sub, or you think that's a decision for Rosas? Because I could see it going the distance.
I'm gonna say decision. I can see him taking him down because what's his name is not easy. He's not easy to finish by any means. He just fights kind of stupid in my opinion. He just doesn't stick to a game plan. He just kind of goes out there and wings it, and this is not the game you want to wing shit in.
No, I definitely like that take. And if there's two things I like betting on, is the fighter with a high fight IQ and the fighter with just the higher tendency of finishing a fight. So I definitely like that take for sure. Because I was kind of worried if it goes to decision, but I feel like the UFC obviously wants to push Rosas as well. So, but speaking of contender series fights, David Martinez, I watched his contender series fight. He looked really good in striking, and he's facing Simon Oliveira.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Martinez. This is one of those guys where it's again, both guys are good. And there's nothing really that stands out so much from this fight more than just, hey, I'm gonna have to stick with the Martinez on this. You feel me? So, but it's one of those young guy fights that you just got to see. Okay, which crash out is gonna get it done.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But his striking did impress me in his contender series fight. Like his striking looked crisp. His kicks look fucking heavy. Okay, this one. I want to hear who you pick on this one. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Kevin Borjas. I'm seeing people picking both ways.
Rodriguez or Borjas?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Kevin.
Kevin Borjas.
Yeah. If I'm thinking that too, I think it is. I've seen some of Kevin fights, and Kevin's a good fighter, man.
He fought Joshua Van. He actually gave Josh Van some trouble.
And Joshua Van is a crispy fighter too in his own right. He can finish you or he can decision you. Van is a very technical fighter. He's one of the guys that after his loss, he really pulled back and was like, you know what? Because even if you watch his last fight, he fought the Japanese wrestler guy.
Yeah.
He could have went crash out, but you could tell like as much as he wanted to get the knockout, he was like, nope, I'm just gonna fight smart, do what I know works against this guy, and if I get the decision, cool. If I knock him out, cool. You know, that's kind of how you gotta take the game, bro. It's cool. Trust me, I love finishing people more than the next, but it's you gotta understand when it's like, are you in a position to finish somebody, or are you just forcing the finish because that's what everybody else wants, bro? Because guess what? You lose, that's your check, and no one's gonna replace that, bro. Nobody replaces that. So you gotta do what's right for you at the end of the day.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, and I picked Joshua Van to win in that fight as well. But this guy Borjas, his last 2 fights he lost, but they were to good guys. Josh Van in a decision, and he lost by KO to Alessandro Costa. But this guy's good, right? Alessandro Costa,
Yeah.
he's really good. So these are 2 high-level guys that are much better than Ronaldo Rodriguez, and I think this is a good spot for him to come back as well.
Yep.
So I like that pick. I'm glad you picked that one because there's people picking both sides, but Kevin's the underdog, and I think it'll be close. And if anything, Kevin will be better on the feet. So I like the Kevin play at dog money.
Yep. Hey, nothing like a dog, bro. Trust me.
Sir, you're telling me you were my underdog of the week last week. Edgar Chairez versus CJ Vergara.
Vergara, you know what? Vergara's my he's a fellow student. My coach trained under his coach way back in Texas, and I think they just linked back up. So I'm gonna go with Vergara in this, but it wouldn't surprise me on the other way too. Vergara's technical, and he's a dog, bro. He's one of those guys that like he's not easy to beat, and he's well rounded. So I think I'm gonna go with Vergara on this one.
Yeah, that's a big money underdog pick. I do think Vergara's gotten some tough matchups recently for sure.
Oh, yeah, like, definitely.
He's gotten some tough matchups too.
You just fought that Eastern European guy.
What was that, brother?
Oh, you just fought that Eastern European dude. And good. Like, bro, anytime you fight an Eastern European guy, you can't let that loss. I know he's from the same place Triple G's from, I believe.
Oh, you're talking about Ramazan Temirov?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got finished in round 1.
Yeah, that guy's good, bro.
That guy's good. That's the guy who just fought Charles Johnson. That guy's good.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to go Edgar here.
Hey, I'm mad at it. Edgar, I just saw him in the elevator, bro, and he was like, "I loved your fight, man." So that's an excellent fight too.
I feel like Vergara, I feel like he'd have to get a finish, no? And I don't see Edgar getting chinned here. I don't know. But
I think body shots is gonna be the key. If Vergara's gonna win, it has probably be body shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, his opponent got long body, skinny.
That's true.
You know, and Vergara's a good puncher, good volume puncher.
Yeah. I feel like the submission could be there for Chairez, maybe. I don't know. That's just my initial take.
Chairez, my only thing with him is he's too submission gamey. Like I watch some of his fight, like where he'll fall in the guard and do too much jiu-jitsu type things. I've noticed like some fighters from Mexico, they have a very traditional style. Like as far as like they'll fight you strict Muay Thai style, they'll fight you strict jiu-jitsu style. Like what's her name? I'm blanking on her name, but she's the girl that got that big ass cut in her head. Mexican girl, tall, long, fights at 35s, 45s. Always goes to war, bro. But point is, she's the type of fighter like she'll sit in guard, go for an arm bar, go for a triangle, and it's like, dog, it's third round. What you doing? Like, get your ass up and fight. You know, I've just noticed that from watching a lot of Mexican fighters fight that they when it comes to especially submissions, they'll chill there and they'll really try for the sub. So, and I'm not sure if his wrestling's that great to get Vergara down. That's going to be the make or break. Can he actually get him down? You know, because Vergara's tested. Vergara's not easy to take down, in my opinion.
What if Vergara takes Edgar down and he gets like a...
I can see Vergara standing on his feet. I don't think Vergara's really going to try to take him down.
No?
I see Vergara trying to crisp him up on the feet.
All right. Atiba Gautier and Jose Medina.
Gautier, I've heard that name. Who's his last opponent?
I think it's Contender Series. Asian guy. Yura Naito. Finished him in round 2.
Gautier.
He's from Africa. Yeah, Cameroon.
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know on that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's fighting who?
Jose Medina. That guy last fought Zach Reese, lost by decision, and he was taking some heavy punches in that fight. He really showed his chin.
I'm gonna go with Cameroon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think the guy's like fucking tall as shit.
I think one of the things I know is my guys, the guys out of Cameroon, bro, kickboxers, a lot of good kickboxers from there. And if he's getting touched on his chin like that, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is a good one right here. Milky Costa and C-Rod, Christian Rodriguez.
C-Rod.
Yeah?
Yeah, C-Rod. C-Rod's elite, bro. C-Rod is elite.
I was going to say, you sound like you said that with confidence right there.
100% confidence, bro. C-Rod is a guy, bro. He's a young, mind you, bro, like I like the young fighters, but like I said, a lot of them, bro, they're too gun-ho, in my opinion. It's like a lot of them don't really understand what it means to like slow down and work the fight, bro. C-Rod is a guy that he understands the game, bro. And he beat Simon, bro. Simon was a killer, bro.
That's what
you know what I'm saying? So, and C-Rod, he's only lost to vets. And bro, fighting a vet is one of the hardest things in the world because they slow down the fight. So you go, okay. So now it's not like you're playing. It's not checkers. It's chess, bro. It's that's a hard fight. So I'm going to C-Rod, bro. C-Rod's crispy. I
like that, but C-Rod got caught in the same submission that Costa just got Andre Filian. So that's one thing that I noticed. My play here was going to be the spread on Costa plus 3.5. That means that he only needs to win one round. but like obviously that's if it goes to decision. But
Yeah,
if he
that's
has the
the-
finishing upside, that's a good bet to make. So that's kind of how I saw it, that it would go to decision, probably go to Christian Rodriguez, but it would maybe be close. But if any finish happens, it would be some type of submission on the Milk Costa side. Would you agree with that? Or
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think Costa would have the higher finishing rate. And the thing about Costa too, he's a veteran. Costa has a lot more fights than you can tell. Like beating Andre Philly is not easy, bro. Andre Philly is a good fighter. And I think it just depends. It's going to come down to what C-Rod shows up. Is it going to be the calm, collected one, or is he going to be the one that kind of rushes into the fight? So that's a tough fight, but I'm going to stick with C-Rod just because, like I said, that he's one of the guys I really enjoy his style,
Yeah. Yeah. I like the spread here on Milk Costa, but I do like C-Rod. Lupi Godinez, Julia Palastri.
Shit, Godinez, bro.
Yeah, I think so too.
Godinez is crazy well-rounded. My opinion, one of the best women fighters out right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Strike, wrestle, can mix it in, timing, everything, bro. I study her fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like how she mixed the game up. Yeah, bro, she's jacked, bro. I think that's a good fight.
Rafa Garcia, Vink Pichel.
Garcia.
Yeah?
Yeah. Garcia's coming up fast. And Pichel, I think he's a little bit on his way out right now.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. But he showed a good pace in his last fight against Bofim.
Rafa got pace. I think to get Rafa, you have to have very good wrestling defense, very good striking defense. You gotta be able to hurt him.
All right. I like it. Your boy, Jamal Emmers.
Shit,
KO
no question
on
there.
Gabriel Miranda or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go KO.
That's what I'm thinking too. I think it could happen early too.
Yeah, first, second round. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, last fight. Markel Medeiros, Austin Hubbard.
I'm gonna go Hubbard.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Why is that?
Hubbard's a tough guy, bro. That's a guy you got to break. Like you got to get him out of there, and he doesn't break easily, bro.
Yeah.
That's for a lot of guys, bro. If you're not like technically sound, and you're not really if you're not like oh I can just knock him out, or like if you don't have a super dominant style, whether striking or grappling, Hubbard will break you, bro. Toughness and conditioning, bro, will beat a lot of guys.
Where to drink is to pleases.
There you go.
Word to Drickus, DDP. Word to the champ.
My coach over here, he saying, you see Drickus can just literally gas you out and just whoop you with nothings.
True.
Like beat you on accident on purpose.
There you go. Shout out, coach. But yo, if we had to make a little parlay or something like that, little 3 picks, most confident, who we going with? Obviously, your boy Jamal Emmers has to be in there.
One, Lupe.
Lupi?
Yep. And shit, I would say the main event.
Moreno?
Yeah.
I like that though. Moreno, Lupi, and Jamal Emmers, three play parlay. That's the lock of the week right there. I like it.
Yes, sir.
You heard it from the man himself, man. Taco. I want to ask you just some quick trivia questions about you, just MMA in general, and then hit me with the fastest answer you can hit me with.
Hit me.
Hardest hitter in the UFC?
Hardest hitter in the UFC? Shit. I know he's not in the UFC, but I'm gonna say Francis McDonough, bro. You gotta always put some respect on that name, bro.
Best wrestler in the UFC?
Best wrestler in the UFC?
Yeah.
Best wrestler in the UFC? Shit, Islam.
Funniest fighter in the UFC?
Funniest fighter in the UFC?
I think you smoke cigarettes, beat your ass. Like,
Oh,
yo, that a luchador mask, fam?
Yes, sir.
Hey, right?
Mystic Mask.
Hold on, fam.
hey, if you
Oh,
It's UFC Mexico,
Don't tell
man.
him. Don't tell him.
hey,
I'm coming back for you, fam.
if you gonna interview somebody next, get my coach, bro. He knows all about fighting, man. And this guy will have you dying for hours, bro. Trust me.
That was good, bro.
Funniest fighter, in my opinion, bro. I'm gonna say Dricus, bro, just because of his fighting style, bro. Like that nigga be having me dying throwing some of the shit he be doing. I feel like there's no way this nigga out here doing this. But hey, I ain't mad at it, bro. Get it done.
Of all the fighters on the roster, who'd you want to go to dinner with? Or fighters all time. Let's do that. Fighters all time. Who'd you want to go to dinner with?
Anderson Silva.
Yeah. Who'd you want to party with? Jeez! Shout out, coach. We got coach going mystic
So you see another
ballistic. Pull
fellow
the
monster
mask
on
out
the
for UFC Mexico. Hey.
I can't hear what you're saying, but just know I'm with you, brother.
There you go.
Luchador Nation, fam.
Yeah, I would say Anderson, bro. Anderson's aura, bro. His aura is he if anybody mastered aura in the UFC, bro, it's definitely him. That motherfucker can calmly beat your ass.
Yeah.
And you already know, bro. For me, that's my favorite thing about any fighter. If you can calmly come in and take someone out, shit, that's true assassin.
Which one would you want to party with?
Party with?
He's on fire up.
Bro, I'll low-key party with Justin Gaethje. He looked like, bro,
Yeah.
you get him drunk, that nigga run his head into a wall.
Yeah, he's doing backflips off the roof into a pool.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje socking 6 niggas out, guaranteed, bro. That nigga ain't got no neck, bro.
You know what niggas in no neck get like when they have some drinks in them, bro? Why?
All right. Favorite female fighter all time?
Favorite female fighter of all time, Joanna.
Oh, yeah?
Same way.
No, Joanna.
Same way.
Joanna.
Same
Bro, that's the boogie woman right there, bro. Hey, boogie woman.
I know you get offended right now.
No, that's a good pick. That's an underrated pick.
Yeah, bro, because people don't know I put respect, bro. She was the first one. I'm gonna count Ronda because, you know, I ain't hating on Ronda, but Ronda's, you know, Ronda overdid
I
it.
don't know what this guy's talking about, but Zhang Weili could get me pregnant today.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna say it because it's gonna sound real racist, but if you know this guy, you would know why he said that. Yeah, but
Hey, on that note, I'm going to the bar.
I'll see you down there.
He likes it. He likes it with the rice. You know, he likes a little Asian, don't he?
I ain't confirming or denying nothing. All I'm
He
saying
likes
is,
it with
if
the
you know
dumplings.
man,
You know, he likes some little dumplings.
if you know this man, you will know. That's why he picked that. I'm picking Joanna because Joanna's the boogie one. She stood on business. She was knocking bitches out. She was knocking out all the wrestlers, all that. So
Zhang Weili got muscles on her neck, cuz that's all I'm leaving y'all with. She got muscles on her neck. Y'all need to stop it.
and they had a war though. That was a good ass fight.
All right. Highest fight IQ in the UFC all time.
I would say Randy Couture or I want to say Anderson, but the only reason I won't is because he doesn't wrestle. And in my opinion, if to have the highest fight IQ, you gotta do both, bro. You can't be one dimensional. That's already a low IQ thing to do, is to not be able to do everything. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm gonna say him and Islam.
Okay. I like those picks. Best hands in the UFC.
Best hands?
Mhm.
Sheesh. Best hands in the UFC. Bro, I'm gonna say I know he got knocked out, but bro, when he was starching motherfuckers, he was on the little Mexican dude at 35. The one that got knocked out by he got knocked out by Rob Font. Rob Font punched him and knocked him
Oh,
out.
fuck.
The guy about to Yeah. He was
What's his name? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's it? I forget his name.
Yeah, but that
What are you talking about?
nigga hit you with that.
I know exactly who you're talking about, bro.
It's not him, Rob Font.
Adrian
Rob Font.
Yanez. Talking about
Yanez,
him?
bro.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, Yanez. That nigga Yanez will put the minks on you, boy.
Yeah, that's an underrated pick too. Best
That's
hands?
bro. Yeah,
Adrian
bro.
Yanez?
Yeah. Because the thing is, Yanez, he's that dude that he'll get hurt, but he'll stick to his gun. Like he don't care. Which again, not a smart IQ thing. But if we're talking one dimensional, that one dimension of his game is crazy, bro. Watch him put a combination together is crazy.
Mm.
And Connor too. Connor socked a nigga on the way down to the ground, bro. Like you gotta give a nigga credit, bro.
That's a good point.
When you sock somebody midway through a fall and you can hit him, when you hit Eddie Alvarez with that piecer, I was like, oh,
That was
no.
crazy. That was crazy.
No.
All right, 2 fighters you want to be in a street fight with, if you had to.
Oh, they were my homies?
Yeah, if you had to, be in a street fight against, random
Shit.
people, group of 5 or 6, because you guys would have to be outnumbered to make it even,
Shit, Jamal Hill and Gaethje.
That would be a sick. I wouldn't want to fight y'all, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Jamal Hill got the reach in the hands, and Gaethje got the just bleed mentality.
There you go. Dream fight, any weight class, past or present.
Like if I see 2 people fight,
Sure, we'll do that.
Anderson, GSP.
Now, what about for you to fight?
For me to fight,
Yeah.
Khabib.
Khabib?
Yeah,
That would be a crazy one.
yeah.
Couldn't imagine the Khabib pressure, bro.
Oh yeah, I'd love it. I'd love it. Hey, at that point, bro, when you fight a legend, bro, when you fight within that championship level, bro. At that point, it's like whatever happens, happens. Like you can't. All you can do is come up with your best skills, bro. Come up with the best game plan. Whatever happens, fuck it.
Just go to Dagestan 2-3 years, forget you could probably fight Khabib.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I'm mean and I'm elbowing.
Yeah. I hear you, bro. That would be sick. But yeah, bro, that's pretty much everything I got for you, bro. I don't want to hold you too much longer, bro. I just want to say fucking thank you for this, bro. Thank you for your time. Fucking thank you for coming on the fucking interview. We're growing, so I'm gonna make this better than something out of my car, bro. You're gonna see over time.
Hey, you gotta do it out the trunk sometimes, bro. That's where it
Yes,
starts.
sir.
And I'm gonna
Yes,
tell you,
sir.
bro, I fuck with the color coordination, bro.
Hey,
The shirt,
man.
the jacket, the mask, and the
got
UFC.
my
in the
girl
back.
right
Come on,
here.
bro. That red and black, that's my color. So I know as soon as you came on, I saw the color coordination. I was like, hey, this is a man that's doing it out the trunk. I fuck with it. You already know, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to come with something different. You know what I mean? I swear all these UFC interviews are fucking
The same.
really boring, and I don't know. I'm trying to make it something different.
Have a vision, bro. Once you have the vision, the destination, bro, you'll work your way there with every opportunity, bro. You'll work your way there. So keep the vision in mind, bro. Keep the same energy, the mask, the joint. Niggas like us, bro, we love that shit. And it's always cool being asked other questions than the normal questions that everyone asks every single fighter. So
Yeah.
keep that energy, bro. We love it.
I hear you. And yeah, our pick of the week, or our parlay of the week, Moreno, Lupi, and Jamal. We're dropping that. I'm gonna make a video for it. Hopefully you can collab. Fucking
Yep.
and yeah, bro. I appreciate the love and everything, bro. So yeah.
Of course, brother.
Enjoy Mexico, man. Enjoy the fights. I know you said you're gonna be there, so enjoy. Best of luck to Jamal as well.
I'll tell them.
And
Hey,
yeah, bro.
Himmers, my man said, good luck, bro. He said, whoop that nigga ass.
Yo,
Himmer
can we
said,
see
thanks.
Jamal on the tank?
Hey, Jamal, they want to see you, bro. They want to see the sexy flexy
Yeah, let's see it.
right here. The man, the myth, the legend right here.
The man himself.
What's up?
Woo! Jamal,
Hey,
let's
hey,
go.
look at
Big
that
up this
cut up,
weekend.
too.
Round 1 knockout, yeah?
He gonna handle business.
Let's go, man. All right, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Have a
Hey,
blessed night,
peace,
man.
brother. You
Take
too.
care.
Peace.
Peace.